We are back. We are back. And the results are in. The results are in. The results are in. And I'm telling the people some embarrassing defeats. Some embarrassing, really, really shocking. Extremely shocking, I would say. Really surprising. Some surprising defeats. Some embarrassing defeats. People, I tell you, surprise, surprise, surprise. I never put it in the title. I had to put it in the title. Jamaica, the St. George's College, I had to put it in the title. I couldn't know better. Me have to put in the title. People, make sure to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button as well on the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Before we get tonight, people, I'm hyped up. Really, really hyped up. Especially, I look out for the game tomorrow. Now look out for the games tomorrow, people. But guess what? No, we have some really, really shocking results today. People, so surprised. Hey, me I tell you, me surprised. I am surprised. I was really, really surprised when I saw the results. Extremely surprised. But guess what? That is football for you guys. That is football for you guys. Santana up. Santana Nesbeth up. Blessings. Thank you for coming up. People, what I would appreciate if you do, you can look in the comment section, not the comment, the description. You guys will see two YouTube links. Go over to the YouTube channel. Go over to the YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button on both of them. Go over to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe. You see two YouTube links. Go over there right now, people. Go over there. Before me get tonight, I deal with admin first. Let's deal with admin before we deal with the embarrassment. We are doing admin before the embarrassment. So, but some pretty confident results for other people. The YouTube link is there in the description. Go over there. People. Go over there and join and comment in the comment YouTube section and comment on the YouTube platform and say, I am here. Go over there, comment and say, I am here. Some shocking results, people. Some shocking results. So, okay, Prep said I want to keep. It's not in the comment section. It is actually in the ooh. I know why. I know exactly why. All right, so in the meantime, I'm going to start up. People. In the meantime, I'm getting it up. So, how much? Hold on. How much Georges get? And that I question you ask. How much Georges get? How much JC score? How much Georges get? How much JC score? So people see goal JM said I am here. So people are seeing it. Go over to the school. Go over to the link. The link is in the description. And let me see. How much Georges get? People are hot. All right. So you know the KFC, right? I want to order 1 5-piece, and order 1 4-piece, and order 1 3-piece. No, for some reason, Georges are order 6-piece. Why Georges decide to order 6-piece? Why Georges one decide to order 6-piece? But no, say all the people them upset, really upset right now. I know that some man them upset. Be upset. So people go over to the YouTube channel. As I said, the link is there. What am I gonna do? I'm going to drop back the link, people. I'm going to drop back the link. Because me have 80th person. I watch from the Facebook. I want you guys to come over to the YouTube channel. So I'm going to share the link again. I'm going to share it again. I'm going to share it in the description of the Facebook. I'm going to share it in the description of the Facebook. May I share it? Let me try to share, people. All right, so me now get the opportunity to share, right? This so now I get the opportunity to share. So me try to find it, people. So give me a second. Please. Let me find it. Before me do anything, me have to sort out the admin, people. We got to sort out the admin. That part of it is a must. That part of it is a must. Okay, you don't know, say I said the thing set. Let me see. All right, so may I put it in the description now? All right, bossy. Me just add it in the description. Me just add it in the description. So come over. Oh, so now find it, man. Now find it. Find it, bossy. Me just add in the description. Make it easier for you. So go over to both YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button. Both YouTube channel. Go over there, hit the subscribe. So me I look on it right now. See if you come over. Me I watch if you see if you come over. Me I watch if you see if you come over. Me I watch if you see if you come over. Me I look, you know. Me I look. Me I search. I am searching. All right, so we have 2 persons find it already. We have 2 persons find it. So let's go and take on the time and come over. So long enough. I get straight into it. People. Straight into it. We get straight into the results. Them. Today 26, right? So it start off. So we kick off the day. I start off with Manning Cup. We kick off the day. This is how we kick off the day. We kick off the day. Bossy. We kick off the day, people. I hope so not see it. I'm enlarging the screen. So you can see what I go on. All right, so see it there. All right, so we could jump in it. So yes, let me go silent for a minute. All right, so guess what now, people? Tomorrow we have Dintil versus Charlie Mount. Big game. Dintil versus Charlie Mount. Tomorrow. Big game. You have some people are crying. Some people side lose. That is football for you guys. All right, so I'm going to start off now. We have Calabar versus Charlie Smith. We have Calabar versus Charlie Smith. We have Calabar versus Charlie Smith. And I'm being honest, people. Me personally, I expect Calabar to win that game. I know that Charlie Smith are going good. Without a doubt, Charlie Smith are going good. But I expected that Calabar would have gotten something over Charlie Smith in this game. Because it's not like Charlie Smith have played the best football, not at this moment. But what Charlie Smith do, they might dig in and they might get the result. Charlie Smith and put in a profound performance against a really resolute Calabar team and get the 1 goal and the game finish 1-0. No, I have to make the one a big up. This is a game, you know, people. We have Georges versus Jamaica College. And you don't know the town school them go. You don't know how the town school them go. People, little bit from now, I want to get a coach onto the show. We'll see how that one goes. We'll see if that can happen. So in the same group, we have Jamaica College versus Georges. No, Georges sit on 6 points, whilst Jamaica College was on 4 points. Now, Jamaica College, you know, they have a terrible goal difference. They may have a really bad goal difference. And in a one game, people, just one game, Jamaica College skyrocket with the goal difference by slapping Georges 6-0. 6 pieces of chips, people. 6 pieces of chips. Now, let me tell you this, people. Me in one group, and some of the Georges, man, they attack me in a group. The man, they attack me, people. They attack me billions. and say, yo, we are going to the charges, man, them. We are going to the charges, man, them. And that's man. I said, oh, you are going to charges, man, them. All right, so Ted Avi himself, military, we're going for the Carthage College. All right, so give me a second, people, because I do some admin in the same sense. I'm going to ask people to go over to the YouTube channel. I'm going to ask people to go over to the YouTube channel. I don't understand how people now go over to the YouTube channel. People, as I said, I need to go over to the YouTube channel now. I have to go over to the YouTube channel. The link in the top part, the link in the top part, people. The link, you can see the link in the comment section. So people, may I beg you, go over to the YouTube channel. I've over people on Facebook, but we don't have none on the YouTube channel. We don't have none on the YouTube channel, so go over there. Please. I beg you, go over there. Go over there. Two link there, so go over on it. All right, so Ted Avi, let me answer your question about the Carthage College game. All right, so let me answer a question. All right, there's a Manning Cup complete. So Homewood game moved to tomorrow due to a funeral. So because of a funeral, due to a funeral, that moved the Homewood game. And I believe that Homewood and the Carthage dog play, right? If my mind serves me right. I believe that Homewood and the Carthage dog play. So I'll check it, people. But I know that the game they move to tomorrow. Let me check it so I'm not get it wrong. May I check it, people? Oh, but look like it passed me. Clancarty. Oh, me not see it. Me not see it, Ted Avi. Me go find out what situation with it. Maybe that is the reason why. But it seems as if a Homewood versus the Carthage. So my apologies, people. We'll get it updated as quick as possible. We're going to get the page update as quick as possible. So my apologies, people. I do apologize for that. So Ted Avi, we'll get that. We are going to get that sorted out really, really quick. All right. So some people, I hope people are commenting. So I'm run through some of the comments. Norton Pottiner said, don't see the link. I just put the link. You can check it now. Wayne Swire said, how much JC score? Hey, you see it, man. You see it, did it, man. Arnold O'Connor said, how much Georges get? Hey, how much money I told you? Robert Loic said, JC gave STGC 6. Cadian Forbes said a hot 6. Yes, Cadian. Hot piece of 6. Ricardo Robinson said, this Jamaica College we're talking about could possibly win Manning Cup again. Predict them winning 5 years straight, and in which they did. The casino. Michael Woodburn said, young team Georges have this year. Next year a danger. Mekusino stuck in the 80s. I cry I water, eh? I cry I water. So you go. So now I'm at my light. Start up about my lighting. What go on here? What go on here? What go on here? People are trying to start up my lighting. I don't know what go on. Come here. Come here. Come here. All right, so good I know. Read some more of the comment section. Katie and Forbes said, from I see the KT Kingston Technical won them. I knew they weren't all that this season. But remember, no, Kingston Technical play good football. Kingston Technical look good, so you have to bear that in mind, KD. Patina said, I finally found it. Big up Jeremy and Thomas. Garvey Massey, 5 matches, 5 wins. Yeah, Garvey Massey are going good. Ricardo Robinson, they have a tendency to start the season slow in recent time and pick up after. Well, I'm not sure now. Honestly, I'm not sure if they want pick up, but I could see on say gonna wonder how Mito score out of 6. Andre Rose said, big up Len and D Cup team. Unruly straight said, side dead man. One college. Ayas Abdi, big up. Janus JJ Jackson said Dintil. Yeah, I know, but me I tell said Dintil probably dead tomorrow. Can them play against Charlie Mount. Jeremy and Thomas said Cubans. Yankney, big up. Big up Yankney. Perps okay said sometimes coffee, sometimes tea. Season just start. Mekusi no? And Mekusi, Pottinger said JC Manning probably vexed over the 23 million. January Star, really? JT said Cuban 5 matches, 5 wins. Yeah, man. Garvey Massey, 5 matches, 5 wins. Manchester Zone weak. Comment section around mad. Ron Thomas said 10 catching high this year. Mekusi no? All Katie and Forbes said, all I know, I glad Rossi is whipped from and Manning's one. So my school is at the top of the group. All right, so the Rossi's and Man and From game, that was a huge. Remember, me said last night, and I said, despite Rossi's have a bad season, then can turn up and beat From. From start off really good. Big up Unseen Sports TV. Massive respect. Big up. Me there now. Unseen. You know what? Me go drop the link. If you can come on. If you can come on. Me go drop the link. I think me go have the another coach on tonight. Me go have another coach Lambert, which is the Manchester Eye coach. Me go have on the Manchester Eye coach. Hopefully he will get the opportunity to have him on tonight. We will hopefully get him on tonight because Manchester High did something great today. But we could go further now. So we have Kingston High versus Bridgeport, in which I would say, when you look on this one now, two teams at the bottom of the table are fight. 2 teams in a zone A, 2 teams at the bottom of the table are fight. 2 teams at the bottom of the table who is fighting at this point in time. And it don't look good. Let's be honest. It don't look good. A lot of people that expect Bridgeport to even put in a little bit more effort. Let's be fair, this is a tough group, This is a tough group. But a lot of people expect a little bit better. Altia Loban said, Dintil to the world. Charlie Mount dead tomorrow. Altia, me kusi no. Remember say me go there say no Altia. Me go there right here so. Charlie Mount better no feel me no. Charlie Mount better no feel me. Cause me can't tomorrow. Hey, if Charlie Mount feel me, now come back tomorrow no people now see me tomorrow. Me hide. If Charlie Mount pick up like what Judges get, me hide on nah see me tomorrow. Nah see me tomorrow. If Charlie Mount pick up what Judges get, nah see me. All right, so let's run through the rest of the results them now. So I've Clancarty defeating Woolman's defeating Clancarty 3-0. Now, at least now Woolman's can move into somewhat a comfortable position. 2 games, remember one of them game gone because of the whole dismissal of the other team. So definitely Woolman's now find himself on 3 points. Woolman's now play good still now. Watch him what day. I mean, I was not that impressed when I see them play against KC. You can definitely say KC play good football. So you maybe can't use that as measuring stick, but can't talk about what I say. I saw that is what I saw. No, Woolman's defeated Clancarty 3-0. So we can move away from that one now. So we have the Noon versus hold on. Okay. We have Denun versus Tivoli. How many answer the score there? No. Okay, those games will be played tomorrow. Those games will be played tomorrow. Them not tomorrow game. So, how many so far? How many so far? You know, me go on the Twitter page because that a show me off billions. But me don't fix it. Me don't fix it, people. Me go on the Twitter page. I go for the update them on the Twitter page. No doubt about it, people. I'm going for the updates on the Twitter page. Oh, then I drop it. Me I drop them. Me I drop them, people. Me I drop them. Me I go drop them. Me I go drop them, people. So give me a second, people. Let me drop them first. Alright, so I just drop them. So I go over. I move from here, so people. I go over to the schoolboy football. So people have Unseen Sports TV, Coach Parchment, former coach of the Charlemont High School. Big up, bro. What go on?
There, man. Me see I talk about the schoolboy league, so you know, say I might little thing that. Yeah,
introduce yourself to the people and let them know what you are. Let them know what you have done so far and who you are. Just introduce yourself to me, please.
Well, my name is Javon Parchment. I am the founder for Unseen Sports TV. Yeah, we interview coaches from all over the world. You know, I interviewed Alfredo Monteso and a lot more persons, so you can check it out on YouTube and stuff. We have a show and the same schoolboy show like you, and I am Sure Sports at Manningsman channel. You know, people can go and check it out there. We talk about schoolboy football from start, and it just start and continue. And yeah, man, big up military same way. Come on up.
Yeah.
Same show, same way. Understand me? All right. Get bigger and better.
Only can get bigger and better. All right, so Coach Parchment, tell the people what kind of work you have done so far in regards to the coaching and those stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I was coaching in the primary system before. Sergeantville Primary. You know, went to the Northeast St. Catherine St. Catherine under 13 semi-final 2 years straight. Leave from there, enter into the high school system with Charlemont High School, and I won Ben Francis Cup as a physical trainer and injury management person. Okay. So that's where I'm at right now, and I also coach at Yuatan Club, Yuatan FC senior team. Yeah.
All right, so it's good to have you on. It's good to have you on, and that's how make you introduce yourself to the people. Making people know, say, you have done your rounds in regards to development of youth, in regards to football. So, people, remember, if you can come across to the YouTube channel, the link is up on the top. This is the Schoolboy Football YouTube channel. We are streaming from the Schoolboy Football YouTube channel, the official YouTube channel, and also stream it on my channel. No, just to share the platform. No. So definitely. So let's finish up with the results that I have at board here. So we'll run through them. Charlie Smith, Calabar, St. George. Charlie Smith defeated Calabar 1-0. St. George is defeating Jamaica College defeated St. George's 6-0. Coach Parchment, what do you think about that? The Jamaica College defeat to St. George's College. What do you think about that? Is that an upset? Is that a surprise?
Well, the scoreline is quite, it's not what Bertis Bell would like to see, but he didn't come out and say like he has a team that can, beat anybody. And if you look in this group, you have two of the champions teams, team that can win the competition, which is Calabar although Calabar lose,
All
we
right.
have Charles.
Coach Parchment, sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you. But people, we have Coach O'Keefe Lambert, coach of Manchester High. Coach of Manchester High, giant to us. Big up, Mr. Lambert.
Yeah, man, big up and big up to Unseen Sports
Big
TV.
up, big up.
No, since Mr. Lambert, since you're on the panel right now, I'm going to move this scoreline over to the Manchester High scoreline. And you can see from the graphics here, we had to make some adjustments on the graphics because the scoreline was too huge to hold on the graphics, the original graphics. No. Alston, first let's ask you, what's your thought about the team that you played against today?
You know, they are a team in transition, you know, coming into a schoolboy football season, you know, especially where the pandemic is, you know, it must have been difficult for them. I can, you know, speak on experience because it has been difficult for us. But for a new team, you know, very young, I think for them, this is a experience for them so they can make a transition going forward. So it was something, you know, I had to speak to a few other players after the game, telling them that, you know, this is part of the sport. I had a brief chat with the coach as well. So it's a part of the game, especially at this stage of the competition.
All right. So we're talking about youth here, so it's a part of it. But in football, fair play and sportsmanship, you couldn't go easy.
Hey, what?
All right. No, about that.
Let's not go there, right? Unseen Sports. I've been there before.
All right. So Mr. Lambert, no, it is a learning process for the Alston team. Who are quite young. They have a very young team as well. Bear that in mind. So you know that a few years from now, in regards to development, and I saw that they have potential. A few years from now, they will be a team to contest with if they continue on the trend that they're on. Now, my question to you is, during that game that you played, what impressed you most about your team?
Well, it's a desire and commitment from our players. You know, I think over the last few months they have been showing some real commitment, and it's difficult time with the pandemic. You know, we are seeing right across, you know, the schoolboy platform, we are seeing team being impacted by players not being available to play due to the impact of the pandemic, you know, psychological impact that is. So kudos to my players, you know, hats off to them. They have shown some real commitment and desire over the last few months leading up to the competition. And I think, you know, that was one of the key, you know, elements that paid dividend for us today.
Totally understood. All right, so there's a particular question in the comment section, and I saw it earlier, but I just can't move away from this question in particular. So the person's name is Shatta Clive Wright. He said, how do we develop the minds of these youths? Question that to you, Mr. O'Keefe Lambert. Give us an idea in regards to the mental development of these players. We know that Manning Cup and D Cup is heavy stress and burden on these players. The ideal of wanting to win and just putting on their best and at 24/7. Then now we have to factor in the school aspect of things. How do you, as a coach, manage the mental aspect of these and getting that right balance to get the best performance educationally and also on the pitch?
You know, first you have to understand your players, especially where they're coming from. You know, it is critical that you understand their circumstance, you know, find out what is going on at home, find out, you know, or the balance in schoolwork, as you said. And it is important that we continue to stress the balance of schoolwork because, you know, they are not just athletes, you know, they are students first, like always. So you have to maintain, you have to be a professional, you have to be a good coach who tries your utmost best to enforce the necessary, you know, requirements that surrounding school. And you try as much as possible to keep in touch with the parents as best as possible because first you want to know what is happening at home because you don't want to have a player training and playing football and his mind set, you know, is on a situation that is happening at home. So it's a process that you as a coach have to take on. You know, it's a big responsibility, especially now with the pandemic. So it is just maintaining that professionalism, finding out what's going on, being there, their support system. And I think we have done that with our players, and we have seen some great improvement, because coming back from the huge break that they had, it was really difficult. And I must commend our head coach here and the technical staff that stood by our players.
Yes. Well, lovely breakdown. And that's a comprehensive understanding of handling youths and keeping the balance. And what I've seen so far, this time, especially during the pandemic, it is quite difficult. It is really, really difficult to get that balance. Now, I understand that most school would actually do an in-camp to keep this the players in that sports bubble where they want to keep the protection of the players in that level. Now, how difficult it is? Do these guys have class throughout the day, just as a norm, as with other kids are doing during this time period of the D Cup and the Manning Cup season?
Just like I said, one of the things that we continue to enforce is necessary, of being in school. We monitor them as best as we can to join the online classes. Some persons are going back into face-to-face classes to do their practicals. So it's something that we try our utmost best, to ensure that they are going to classes, and also trying to balance the work as well. And like I said, I think we're doing a wonderful job.
Yes. And it's glad to hear from a coach how important despite you guys all, we know that the football is a heavy burden on the kids, and I'm happy that from a coach perspective, that they value the educational aspect extremely. Ooh, I've just gone a while ago. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So providing that balance, it really, really makes everything quite easier in regards to transition, keeping on the field matters and also off the field matters in one attire, and make the players know what is important in life despite the love of football. Now, another Unseen Sports, do you have any question to ask the coach? Because before I go to the next question.
Repeat that.
You have any question to ask the coach before I move to the next question?
Oh, and I can move to the next question.
All right. No, from what I'm seeing, from what I am seeing right now, Manchester High is looking really, really good. In regards to preparation, how difficult it is to get the players to this level, in regards to competing at this high level, scoring a significant amount of goal and conceding little to no goal. Well, no goal at all. how difficult was it to get the players to compete at this level?
Really difficult, it's really difficult. Like I said, the first thing you want to do, the first thing that you have to do is to find out, the mental, status of your players, the challenges that they are facing, whether financially, whether through, their SBAs, their exams, and what they have missed out. So you have to settle the mental part that they are struggling with first before you think about the football, because if you don't, then you know what will happen on the football pitch. And I think that's the approach that we would have taken as a team, and would have seen some real progress with the players. And then once you do that as a coach, the transition to the field will be quite easy. It will be difficult. It's still difficult, but I think you transition from the field, to the field, it's a little bit easier than before, because we would have done the groundwork, which is to steady the mindset of the players.
Okay. And that's it. Because I see someone in the comment section that saying that this zone is easy, I would say the likes of Belfield, Christiana, Homewood, Bellier, and the Carteret College. Right now, the Carteret College is really, really struggling. But someone is still saying this zone is easy. Do you believe that this zone is easy? Or you just have to put in the main frame and the groundwork, as you said, to get the results?
One of the things as a coach, you must focus on what you can control. And that's what, the approach that this team has taken. We focus on what we can control, which is to prepare our players, to play against whichever team, with all due respect to the teams. I believe there are talented players in our zone, and some really, tactical minds of coaching as well. So it's going really well, and I'm not going to go around it. Yes, persons will dub this group as a weak group, but look where we are coming from with the pandemic. Every team, started on the same. So I don't think we're ahead of any team where preparation is concerned. It's just what you do on the day, and I think the players are happy to be playing some football, and they're making use of it.
Well, I totally agree with that. You see, for me, I tell a team when a team is really dangerous is when I see a team scoring a lot of goals and conceding barely minimal goal. You have to look at that team as a threat, because that is saying that team knows how to score and that team knows how to defend. Or you beat a team who knows how to score and knows how to defend. That is extremely difficult. You don't know how to plan around that team. Basically, you're showing no level of weakness, no level of leaking goals, and an extreme lethalness when in front of goal. So since Mr. Lambert is doing his small admin work, and since sports, what do you think about that group in particular? We have the likes of the Carteret College in that group. We have Belfield, Christiana, Ormwood in that group. Would you say that's a relatively easy zone?
Well, for me, Christiana, Wormwood, and Manchester is the team. Is the team that is above the rest. So it's before the competition started, because I have a friend that works at Christiana. His name is Andrew Henry, goalkeeper coach. He's at Christiana. So, and Christiana is doing well. And I know the type of players that he scouted to carry out the Christiana. I know that team would be a team. That's why you see them winning in their group and stuff. So they are at second now, right? Because you guys have more goal difference than them. So it's 3 teams for me in that group, and it's going to be a ding-dong battle with all those three teams for me.
What are the 3 teams that you said you have?
Homewood, Manchester, and Christiana.
Okay. Well, Belfield is actually proven himself as a very, very good outing team as well to challenge for that. But at this point,
How many teams in that group?
The group consists of 7 teams.
Okay, so there won't be a playoff. So it's only 2 teams coming out.
Only 2 teams, yeah, only 2 teams. So Homewood would definitely step up their game, because Belfield is actually 4 points in front of them.
Christiana and Manchester is in drive.
Homewood have 2 games in hand still, so I think they can do something with that. They have 2 games in hand, so that can be a factor. Now, Coach Lambert, there's a question that I want to ask you. The transition of these young players, these young youths, moving into a semi-professional era, which we would call the Premier League, the Jamaican Premier League, because despite me here doing the Schoolboy football and the Schoolboy football official platform, I also cover the Reggae Boyz, everything, all things Jamaican football. I also cover that on my separate channel. Now, I have gotten a question on a numerous occasions. I've gotten the same question. Why is it so difficult for our schoolboy footballers to transition from Manning Cup and Dakasa Cup into the professional zone? Is it a talent-based thing, or just the lack of resources for the transitional process?
Well, that's a very good question. You know what I think? I think there's no mechanism, in place once the players would have, passed through the schoolboy football system. I think, and if we were to go in depth, if you're looking at our national team, for example, we're seeing a few youngsters who would have represented at the schoolboy level. But where do they go from there? How do we sell our players to a professional environment? It's really a difficult question, but a good one, because that's a question that we need to examine and find the definite answer to. so we can be able to give our players the necessary exposure and experience. And I would have done some dialogue with our Reggae Boyz as well, and coming out of some of those discussions, well, you'll be surprised with some of the communication that we had. But it come back to the question, what mechanism is in place for our players, especially youth level, to make a transition. I don't think it's at a level that it should be, and I think it's something that we need to enforce and put a lot of interest into. But at this moment in time, it's really difficult, but it can be better, and it's just what the necessary individuals to put the necessary mechanism in place for players to make the transition.
Totally agree. Unseen Sports TV, I see you have something to say. What's your take on it?
Well, for me, the sports management function, we in Jamaica, we don't have a lot of agents. Are like, you have Craig Butler Sports Management, Phoenix Sports Management. That's a company that take care of footballers who go into professional contracts overseas and stuff like that. But Phoenix Sports Management can only control a certain amount of boys. And when you look at it, you have 1, 2, 3, and in Jamaica, it's like dog eat dog. You understand me? In Jamaica, it's like dog eat dog. You have Cavaliers there, and them have the link. They're not share to nobody. Phoenix have a link, they're not share to nobody because of dog eat dog. You understand me? And then now in the school system, most of these persons want is to win D Cup and win money. The past student, they're not going out to look for a club down in Brazil who wants 5 kids, 5 16-year-old or stuff, 5 18-year-old. All right, and even if they want 15-year-old, they're not sending them because they want them to play Schoolboy League, and that's where I think the problem. If you are good and you're dominating Schoolboy League at age of 16, 17, don't play last year, leave and transition into a bigger club. But the problem is, who is going to help these kids to move forward into that professional settings? Also, I remember coaching this guy from Charlemont. One quality player could make any Premier League team for me, and I asked him what he's going to do. I wanted to send him to Cavaliers, and he said to me, "Coach, I just play Manning Cup for fun, I just play Manning Cup to get 2 girls and stuff like that." So you have a lot of these players who are quality players who just do it for recreational activity. They don't want anything out of it. You understand me? So when they go to college overseas and them get them degree, nice, pretty brown girl or whosoever, and then get a child, them done with football. You understand me? They don't see football as a career, as a religion like other persons in other countries. Like if you don't play football and make it, you can't make it in a life. We have too much option in America. You understand? So there are many reasons why. But the biggest reason is that there's not a lot of sports management structure to take these kids out of Jamaica. It's dog eat dog. If you don't go Harbour View, you not get through. If you don't go Cavaliers, you not get through. It's as simple as that. And then the school not doing it.
So they definitely have to target the clubs that are doing development, youthful development. Totally understood. But as you said, I think we need to revamp this entire. For me personally, I can be wrong, but it's just my personal point of view from studies I've seen with overseas. Not because they said that you cannot apply all those things to. Okay. We have Coach Coach Lambert. We'll have to make a go. Coach, thank you very much for coming on. Really respect the time that you took out just to come on to the show. If I know you gotta go now, but thank you very much for coming on, and hopefully we can have a chat again.
Yeah, man. Please do. Anytime you're ready, I'll be available.
All right, and take time with the youth then.
All right, no problem. And see.
Big up, my G.
All right, so Unseen, may I finish run through the rest of the table, the results them, because they don't know, so we have to finish up that, because of that most people come here for already. We have to finish up that. All right, so We look at the results them now. So we have Mannings beating Petersfield. And last night, when we did on the show last night, I have a whole lot of people that tell me, say, boy, Petersfield, I got slap Mannings in their face. That people that tell me, say, Petersfield, I got slap people in their face. And see there, Mannings come out victorious. But yeah.
Mannings High School, a good quality team, you know. I have them to reach semi-final, you know, because in the season they beat Stets, and Stets have a quality team. They beat Phoenix before all of those players went to England in pre-season. So Mannings is Mannings is a quality team, and you can see it in the group. They are winning. They're not losing any game.
They're on the top of the group. They're on the top of the group. So I'm going to look at the next results. So we have Veer versus Kempshill. I would definitely say this is not much of a huge surprise in regards to the result, but because Kempshill is at the bottom of the table, Veer is in second position. Garvey Masio is leading the group quite comfortably. They are on 15 points. The closest thing to them is Veer. Now, Old Harbour is quite close to Veer, while Fogar Road is quite close to Old Harbour. But I think that if Veer keep on the road path that they're going, they will be definitely securing that second
position. How many teams in that group? I think it's six.
Six teams. Yeah.
So they're gonna have a playoff.
Yeah. So we have then we have Frome versus Rossies. Now, this was the game that I spoke about last night in regards to the ball can run. Last night, me said Frome, Frome is on the top of the table on 9 points. Up to last night, right? Rossies was on 1 point at the bottom of the table. And I said that don't be surprised if Rossies beat Frome, because Rossies is a traditionally top school in the Cup. Traditionally. When them face the better teams, when Rossies face the better teams, for some reason they click on extra gear. For some reason, Rossies click on extra gear. I'm not sure if them all pass through this group stage, but anytime they face the better teams, they always kick an extra gear. It's like that, the winning mentality from back then. Even if the side quality diminished just a bit, the winning mentality is still there. Do you think this was a surprise with Rossies defeating Frome, even though Frome is actually the one who was leading the group and Rossies was at the bottom of the table?
Well, it's a surprise for me. I think Frome in preseason. Frome was winning a lot of games and getting results and stuff. And Rossies started out poorly in the group, so it's a surprise for me. I think the ball is round. I think Frome came out, think that it would be easy. I think that was one of the problems why they lost the game 1-0. And it can't be anything, You can just make one simple error and the team score one goal and the team score.
And like that, and they done that, sir.
It's the game. So, but Frome is in the driving seat same way. Mannings is there. Those two teams will go through because it's not a 6-team group where playoff going to help Rossies or something. There's two from that group only. So it's just what it is. They can lose one, but don't lose no more.
So Belfield defeated Bel-Air by 1-0. This put Belfield in third position, close enough to first and second. Manchester and Christiana on 10 points each. So definitely, that was definitely a game that Belfield needed to win to draw them closer to the top two. Now we have the Manchester versus Alston. This is not a surprise. This is definitely not a surprise. Alston is struggling. I'm glad to see that Alston is not withdrawing themselves out of the competition because they're getting slapped left, right, and center. I am happy to see that. Fight like a man, and at the end of the day, at least you might throw a one punch. We have Fogar Road, Garvey Masia defeating Fogar Road. I don't think that is a surprise. I don't believe that definitely is a surprise. Garvey Masia on the top of the table. Fogar Road in fourth position on 6 points. Garvey Masia double plus 3 points on Fogar Road. So this was not a surprise with Garvey Masia defeating Fogar Road. Fogar Road got back a goal, 3-1, which is quite okay. And people remember, Manchester defeated Alston 12-0. They couldn't stop at so. I say go. So now we have Old Harbour defeating Central 3-1, putting Old Harbour in close proximity to Vertec. I mean, now say Old Harbour go through. It's going to be tough. It will be tough. And goal difference shall be a hell of a thing. It depends on how Veer game go and if all about go play against Veer. So that is going to be an extremely tough one. So and now the last game we have Brownstone defeating St. Mary High. Not surprising, St. Mary they bottom of my table. Not surprising. St. Mary is yet to win a game. They concede 21 goals and they only score 4 goals. So them on a poor run. That same group they will have Dintil and Charlemont. Tomorrow we'll have a huge game, people. Dintil versus Charlemont. Dintil versus Charlemont. See Mount.
I can give you some more. I can give you some more insight on that.
Yeah, man. Give us some insight on that one, man. Because our close off now, we're almost gone an hour. Our close off now. Give us some insight on that.
All right, so people, Charlemont is going to face Dintil. Dintil is on 10 points from 4 games, right? Charlemont is on 8 points from 4 games. Charlemont draw their 2 first games against Ocherius, one of the team that is behind them so close that if Charlemont makes a mistake in this match tomorrow, you might as well not enter into the second round. So it's a do or die for both teams if you check it out. Right? If you check it out, it's a do or die for both teams. All right. So Charlemont and Dintil have 2 games leave.
Yeah.
And now Charlemont is going to play Dintil tomorrow, which leaves 1 game. Now, Ocherius has 3 games, right? They play 3. So Ocherius have 3 games. And they're playing tomorrow as well. For me, Ocherius is going to beat York Castle because York Castle is one of the poor teams in the group.
Poor. I wouldn't get 1 point off of Brownstone.
St. Mary.
St. Mary. Oh.
Yeah.
Boy.
So, yeah. They are
St. Mary Charlemont to play tomorrow, man.
It's like that Charlemont, man, you know.
Yeah, Charlemont, where come from, man?
Okay. So, wow. It's like a final. Because remember, it's a 17 group. There is no playoff from this group. So it's only 2 coming through. So Charlemont has to beat Dintil to win. Because Brownstone Ocherius for me, Ocherius is going to beat all the 3 teams they're playing. Going to play. You understand me? And for a team, you don't want to depend on another team for you to come through. You want to conquer your thing by yourself. You understand me? So Charlemont drawing to Ocherius and drawing to Magrat kind of hamper them in a way because Ocherius have a better goal difference and they're going to play a weak team tomorrow, which is going to give them a high goal difference. Now, the big match, Dintil and Charlemont now, it's where it's going to decide who is going to top the group. If Dintil loses, Charlemont is going to be on 11 points, right? They are going to play. Dintil is going to play. I think. Who is Dintil going to play the last match again?
I'm not sure, but I know say I don't know. I think Magrat, either Magrat or Ocherius. But they're going to have a tough game.
They played Magrat and Ochi already, and they played York Castle.
York Castle.
Right.
St. Mary.
St. Mary. So they are going to bag that team a lot of goals. For me, they are going to bag that team a lot of goals. So they can finish on what? 13 points if
13 points.
And Charlemont can finish on because Charlemont is going to play York Castle as well. The last game.
That's why it's important for Charlemont beat them.
Right. So Charlemont beat York Castle in the last game by a lot of goals. They're going to finish
4-2. I think it's 5-2. 5-2.
No, if they beat York Castle in the final game that they have, they're going to be at 14 points, 1 above Dintil.
Okay.
You understand? And then Ochi can only finish, and Ochi will finish also on 14 points if they don't lose any game. So that they kick Dintil out of the competition. You understand me?
Yeah. A group tough, you know. Tough.
So it's going to be a ding dong.
But remember, the Magrat upon 5 points just the same as Ocherius, you know. So
yeah, but
Magrat they upon Charlemont tail.
No man. Magrat have 2 game lead. And they're way behind. They're 3 points behind.
Ochi have 3 games leave.
Yes.
Okay.
So Magrat.
Ochi in a better position.
Right. right? So Margaret have it harder than Ochi and Charlie Mount. No, first players to watch, players to watch. You know, I'm not hyping up anybody, but players that I work with at Charlie Mount, like the Matthew Ellis, he's going to, I think he's going to perform well tomorrow. He was a under 15 call up, but did not made it because of passport issues. You have the Wolde Blair. He have a massive experience in this competition. Win Ben Francis Cup with Charlie Mount, and he's going to be one to watch in midfield for Charlie Mount to dictate the play and stuff like that. Yeah, and he also have another guy named Nicholas Hamilton. He's going to be there in that game also. So there are a lot of quality players with experience in the Charlie Mount team. Also, the Dintil team is quality right across the board. Left back, right back, everywhere in the midfield. Their midfield is the strongest point though. Their midfield is the strongest point though. They have a midfielder from Mount Pleasant. His nickname is National. He's going to try to dictate pace from early. Everybody, you're going to see it on TV tomorrow. It's going to be a ding dong battle out there with Charlie Mount and Dintil.
Oh, so it's going to be here live, right?
It's going to be on Sportsmax.
Okay. You wonder if I should do a watch along for that game. Come in and shape me and make it down there now.
So you can go in?
No work out that thing. Because the same Schoolboy website and them that link up and make them work out something for me.
If you are looking at
you never notice that this is being shown on the Schoolboy football. You know the Schoolboy website. This website me attack.
Oh, okay.
The website that I'm on.
Okay.
This is being showed on their YouTube platform, you know. This is their official is their YouTube channel now. That I'm streaming on right now. No.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me show you. See it? This is the platform that I'm on right now.
Okay.
You can see, right? This is the preview. Yeah, see it? Oh no, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can show it. Let's see if I can show it to you guys. So as you can see, this is it. So this is the preview I did yesterday for the channel.
Okay.
So, yeah, this channel has been inactive for years now, and so we decided that we want to kick it going again. But we need to get some people. We need to get some more people, more of you guys over to the YouTube channel. Look at the top of the description of the Facebook link, the Facebook description. You will see the YouTube link. Please, people, go over there and go to the YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. We want to build both platforms. The Schoolboy Football YouTube channel, YouTube link and page, the Twitter page, the Instagram page, and also the YouTube platform as well. So people, don't be afraid to do so. Unseen Sports TV.
So military.
Yeah.
If you get that type of connection, just text me, no? we can roll.
We roll, man. We roll. We see you tomorrow. Go. We see you tomorrow. Go. People, so we're finishing up, people. We're finished.
We're finished?
So,
we're finished? Okay.
Yeah, man, we're finished, man. So the score lines them big score line. Manchester I-12. Manchester I-12. Oh my word. Manchester I-12. Huge deficit there. We have Brownstone beating set near 7-0. So another big hitter. And then now, and the biggest hitter, I would say, for the day is because of the fact that this is two top schools playing. We have St. George's receiving 6 pieces of chicken for Jamaica College. 6 pieces of chicken, people. 6 pieces of chicken. So people, big up. Big up, people. Thank you guys for coming in. Unseen Sports TV. People, you can go over and check out Unseen Sports TV as well. Hit the subscribe button on Unseen Sports TV. Great YouTube channel. Cover Reggae Boyz and also Schoolboy Football. All the latest interviews, players and coaches from all over the place. So, people, Unseen Sports TV, thanks for coming on. Much respect, my brother. People, ensure that you go over to the YouTube channel. Link is in the description and subscribe. Schoolboy Football. We are out.